So we've been talking about the church. Last week we talked about the ordained clergy, right? Bishops, priests, and deacons. This week we're going to be talking about the laity and those in consecrated life. This is paragraphs 897 to 945 of the Catechism. So the laity is all of the lay faithful that are not ordained, that are not clergy, and are not living a consecrated life in a community approved by the Pope. At baptism, the laity are baptized into Christ. They are anointed with Christ to be priests, prophets, and kings. Priests to pray for one another. Prophets to teach one another. And kings to lead one another in service and in humility with Christ. The laity are called to become saints by seeking the kingdom of God through living out their offices of priest, prophet, and king in the world, at home, in their office place, at schools, on the beach, in the mountains, wherever they are called to live out God's will in the world. All the lay faithful are priests in the world by living out those graces that they receive in the sacraments, especially baptism, confirmation, and the Eucharist, and to living that out in the world, sharing those graces with each other. And by virtue of their prophetic mission, lay people are called to be witnesses to Christ in all circumstances. Simply making the sign of the cross in the public is part of our prophetic mission, is just being faithful to the church and the church's teaching in a public way out in the world. Our kingly virtue is, again, to lead people, right, as Christ leads us, to lead us into service, particularly to assist the priests and the bishops in service to the people, leading people here within our parish community to help one another to grow in discipleship, to help one another to become apostles, right? Apostles are those who go forth and make disciples. And we all want to become apostles as we grow in our kingly mission. Besides the clergy and the laity, there is the consecrated life. Men and women who've consecrated themselves to Christ by publicly promising to live the evangelical counsels of poverty, chastity, and obedience. Of poverty, of owning nothing. Their orders, their groups own everything and they own nothing. Chastity, to live a chaste life, right? A celibate life. And obedience, to have obedience to the authorities in the church, particularly their superiors within their orders, and the bishops and the Pope, to live that life faithfully. That is what a consecrated life is all about. We all are given a vocation, a calling. God has a mission for all of us, and somehow to serve the church, and somehow to go forth and make disciples, to become apostles.